we should understand that we should have some changes in Armenian diaspora. We should have involve more and more Armenians in community events, etc., etc. When I'm saying Armenian revolution in diaspora, I'm not saying that we should ignore the church, ignore the traditional parties, ignore the charitable organization. No, we should have some kind of involvement of all Armenians.
Usually, when the prime minister would come, there should be some excitement, some movement within the country. There is none. But what do you think this meeting, this visit to New York will serve?
Well, first of all, this is the first time since 1991 that we have a visit of the leader of Armenia, of Prime Minister of Armenia, elected representative, although elected by street, by people. But for me, in this case, the street is legitimate. Institutions no. So I think that first of all we should show the Armenians, American Armenians, they should show that they are receiving truly ժողովրդական, truly popular leader of Armenia, and the demonstration, and I hope that 1,000 of Armenians will gather. Why not in New York to say hello, to say welcome to Armenia's prime minister. What we should expect? We should expect that Pashinyan will be a prime minister who will, in some kind, balance relations between Russia, European Union, and United States of America, and we should also send a message to Russians that yes, we are a strategic partner of Russia. Moscow is a very important center for Armenia. Kremlin is very important, but from the other hand, that our hands are not, in somewhat, free to establish relations with other geopolitical centers like Europe and United States of America. A lot. We should do a lot of things in coming months and in coming years. And revolution doesn't mean that, now Armenia's revolution in progress, we should overcome only one stage. Now there is no kleptocratic regime in Armenia. Now we have a new regime, although not elected by elections, but elected by people, by people will. So a lot of things we should do.
Tatoul, you come from the same area that Nikol Pashinyan comes. Yeah. What is the area, Tavosh?
It's a Tavush region.
You come from the Tavush region, and I think you have had many occasions to talk to Pashinyan, Nikol, before he was elected or the Velvet Revolution. You also interviewed him many times. Yeah. But tell us, who is this person? What is your take of Pashinyan that you would like people to get to know it a little bit better than what we know?
Well, Pashinyan was born in Ijevan, in now the administrative center of Tavush region. He was studied at the Yerevan State University, the Department of Journalism, as me. Well, I know him from the student years. I know him as a really talented journalist, one of the best journalists in modern times, I can say. He was one of the best editors. He established first Orakark, then Armenian Times, Հայկական ժամանակ newspaper. Then I know him as a protest movement, one of the protest movement leaders back to 2007, 2008, when Levon Ter-Petrosyan, after 10 years of silence, again was in Liberty Square. We know Pashinyan as a prisoner, as a political prisoner. We know Nikol Pashinyan as an MP, very, very parliamentarian, very active parliamentarian, and we know Pashinyan as a velvet leader, as a leader of Armenia's revolution. And if I describe in one word who is Pashinyan, Mr. Pashinyan or Nikol is an idealist, and I do believe that during his time of prime ministry, will have completely different Armenia, without corruption, without falsification of elections, without political, social, economical, and at the end we'll have a prosperous Armenia. So I do believe that he's one of the few persons in Armenia who really believe that it's possible with civil disobedience, without using any violence. Moreover, if authorities use violence against the Protestant, even though he is not going to reciprocate. So he believed, and that is why he and his team and Armenia and diaspora succeeded.
Did you think they were going to succeed?
I believe, but let's see. I don't know.
Did you think they will come this far?
When after the breakups of Soviet Union, when new republics recognized, and they all of us believe that we'll have democratic republics, but now we see that only 3 or 4 countries of former Soviet republics now really are democratic one. Baltic states probably, and others choose the path of authoritarian regime. So let's see, but I really do believe, and I hope that Armenia will be, there is no U-turn for Armenia. There is no U-turn. Ես այս այցելությունը կազմակերպեցի անմիջապես հեղափոխությունից հետո, այս Թավշյա հեղափոխությունից հետո, ես քանի որ իրադարձությունների հենց կենտրոնում էի, ես փորձեցի իմ այս ուղևորության ընթացքում, որը ընդգրկում էր Ամերիկայի 2 ափերը, բազմաթիվ քաղաքներ, սա այսօր Նյու Ջերսիում 9-րդ դասախոսությունն է, ես փորձեցի ներսից պատմել այն ես տեսա եւ զգացի, ավելի շատ զգացի, որովհետեւ ես կարծում եմ երջանիկ են նրանք, ովքեր ապրեցին այդ հեղափոխությունը, անգամ լրագրողները, որտեվ դա իրավամբ այնպիսի էներգետիկա կար, այնպիսի սեր կար այդ ամեն ինչի մեջ, որ պետք էր այդ հեղափոխությունը ապրել։ Իմ գլխավոր պատգամն այն է, որ այո, մենք հեղափոխությունը Հայաստանը հաղթանակեց, բայց չպետք է հանգստանալ, որովհետև ամեն հեղափոխությունից հետո չէ, որ գալիս են, անպայման չէ, որ գան, այսպես ասեմ, լավ ժամանակներ։ Եղել են հեղափոխություններ, որոնք վերածվել են քաոսի։ Այնպես որ ես հուսով եմ, որ մենք պետք է անպայման հետևենք, որպեսզի նոր իշխանությունները չկրկնեն հների սխալները։ Մենք չպետք է ասենք, դե ուրեմն հեղափոխությունը եղավ, ամեն ինչ ավարտված է, ոչ։ Այո, կարևոր քայլ կատարվել է, բայց ամեն դժվարություն դեռևս առջևում է, եւ ամեն մեկը պետք է իր տեղում պետք է փորձի օգտակար լինել, որովհետեւ սա աջակցություն չի լինի Նիկոլ Փաշինյանին եւ իր թիմին, սա կլինի աջակցություն Հայաստանի ապագային։